Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. I see you guys. I found some of the new things that we have added to the stream. I've switched over from Streamlabs finally to Stream Elements, just another service, and they got some cool little features. So we've put some on here. You can see like little emotes all over the screen when people type them in chat, and yeah, our alerts and bits and things like that are slightly different. I think the follower alert's different too. That happens every now and then in the upper right. I don't know if it's too small. I know the alert, or I'm sorry, the follower alert is really small, and it's only on screen for like 2 seconds. I don't know if that's like too small though. I don't know.
Crystal just resubscribed for 18 months.
I feel like the text on those are too small. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. Crystal, thank you so much for resubscribing to the channel for 18 months. I do appreciate that. 49er with a 68-month resub earlier. Thank you so much, 49er. Clubster dropping an 18-month resub. Welcome back, Clubster. Red the Miner with a 37-month resub. Thank you so much. Hello, Mart. How am I doing? I am doing well. How are you doing? Tack, how you doing? Supplica, Kermungeon, Red the Miner, Brain Boy, Cloud of Sparrows, JVDK, Wildebar, Butterscotch Beagle. Hello. 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 Hello, Dagon Mist. Oh, I guess HermitCraft is down. RIP. No, really, why can't I ping it? That was weird. That was very... Oh, my, that mic's on, and that's on. That was very, very weird. It's a visual glitch? You're a visual glitch. Got him! Got him. Literally no coming back from that one. You better just, like... You better uninstall Twitch. Do you install Twitch? You better uninstall Twitch and, like... hang your head in shame. There's like, you really can't come back from that one. You're easily amused with this. Thank you, Hypno. You are welcome. If the emotes on screen become too much, I can limit how much per person and I think total amount on screen. There's like a bunch of options. It's all brand new to me, so I still got to play around with it. Have those always been bone blocks those Endermen are landing on? I feel like I don't recall hearing bone block landing sounds previously. Will get pretty annoying when a raid hits. Well, I mean, the whole purpose of a raid is for people to spam, right? It only happens for like a short amount of time. I don't know. If it does become a problem, I'm not opposed to, like, you know, removing the feature or whatever. I figure we just play around with it though. Something new and different. Mm-hmm. See ya. All right. I see nobody has modified the stairs that I installed, which is awesome. I see something new here. There's some buttons. So I guess somebody brought a shulker to the overworld. Spoiler alert, I guess. That would be my guess. I don't know why else you would do this. I have no home bed or charged respawn anchor, or it was obstructed. I actually want to bring a shulker to the overworld. I would like to set up a way to get this is like way in the future. A way to do the how did we get here advancement. That's something that I'd like to do this season. I've done it before in a hardcore world, but like on a server, a little more difficult, I think. Well, maybe it won't be, but it's definitely something I'd like to do. Maybe set up a shop for it so people can, if they want to purchase the advancement, they can purchase it for a fee. I don't know. It was just something I was kind of thinking about. Now, Shulker Farm, like, I understand that shulkers are important and people want to use shulkers. They want to use shulkers for storage and all this kind of stuff. I get it. I get it. But we have a mod installed on the server, or a data pack, whatever it is, where like shulkers will drop between 1 to 2 shells per. And like, I don't know, I feel like they're very easy to get. Like I only spent, how long did I spend? Like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours in the end farming shulker shells. And I ended up with almost 4 stacks, right? So I don't know. I don't know how expensive they are and how much profit they will yield, but that's not to say that a shulker farm is not cool. Some people use way more shulkers. That's true. Like, especially with Mumbo making a return, I expect we'll probably see like, I don't know, storage systems with shulkers that break and things along those lines. I don't know. Like, you can do all sorts of neat things with shulkers. I need, what do I need? I need carrots. We are needing to breed up some more villagers. Guys, I didn't tell you what we're doing today, and it's not a secret. I just like have spaced it and we were just like doing things. Today we are going to finish up my quad iron farm. I talked about that in my last video that I wanted to finish it up on stream, and guess what? Today is the day. Why did I just harvest these? This is not what I needed, but I guess we're harvesting these anyway. I needed these. We don't have very many though. All right, so we are going to head over to the community farm. Yeah, shulker, loader, unloaders, those kinds of things. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, you got it. Carrots. Gotta harvest these with fortune so you get way more carrots, right? And of course we replant. Guys, when I am moving around in this farm, like planting and stuff, I know in the past the bitrate gets all wonky and like you see pixelated stuff. Is it still doing that if you are on source? I bet it does it a little bit, but I bet it's not as bad as it used to be. Like, as I'm moving around, is things getting all like pixelated and weird looking? Or is it all just smooth and good looking? Kind of like me. Seems fine? Great. I haven't made any changes, I was just wondering. Alright, so we got these, and I think one more row, and I gotta replant 2 more rows. Mm-hmm. I think we got them all. Oh, no, no, no. I did not replant this. Don't break, don't break, don't break. We good? I think that is all the carrots. Potatoes just don't get any love. All we care about is carrots, though. Hello, Red. How you doing, dude? Oh, somebody did a thing.
Theme to engineer just resubscribed for 15 months.
The meta engineer, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 15 months. I do appreciate it. The next food, golden potatoes? Maybe. Oh, actually, before we go, I need to make myself some more rail. And I think I'll need to grab some more dirt. Dirt. Rail. I don't remember what I did with the other minecarts that I had. I haven't one of those. We'll just take some of these with us. It's fine. Weird, your headphones kept making hypno echo or sound echoey. It was on your end though. Oh, that is weird. I wonder if you somehow had two streams open or something, maybe? Everybody's joining. You don't know, but it's fixed now? Good to hear, dude. Good to hear. So people in my comments had actually said that I should probably swap these out for like, swap these out for dripstone. I might actually do that. I felt like I needed something else and I couldn't think of anything else to put here, but I think dripstone does make sense, but I don't know. We might leave it. I might add in dripstone as well. I haven't really figured it out yet. Just donut no. Alrighty. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and make a turn over here, I guess. We'll get the dirt path situated here. I want to make sure this is like kind of far enough away that golems won't spawn on it. I actually don't know how far away it has to be. I just know it has to be kind of far away. Hypno, if you keep flying into stuff with your face, you're gonna lose your good looks. I don't think that's possible. I think it's absolutely impossible for me to lose my good looks. They're just too good looking. You're trying to convince your professor to let you have your camera off for class? What am I doing? I found the button. Ah, there's one of my minecarts. Okay, so we have one villager in here. Let's go ahead and get rails. Rail. No, I'm not gonna say rail for every time I place one of these. Let's have a powered rail. That is not what I wanted to place. I don't know if I need more powered rail over here. I kind of feel like I do, actually. I'm gonna need a lever, at least. Okay, so we have a powered rail here. That should obviously shoot them down this way. No problem. Maybe we could add in a few more. I don't know. I have powered rail in my redstone box. Let's grab... Whoop. Did I just place two of these? What the heck? Okay. That's fortune. Let's try that again. Okay, my utilities box. Let's put my fortune away. We don't need that now. I should have fed our villagers so we were breeding up more while I'm doing stuff, but it's fine. And some powered rail, and then I need a lever. All right. Doot, 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 doot. Some of these. Lever. Activate. I think we're fine. I don't think I need any more powered rail. I think we're good. All right. So now that we have that set up, we should be able to throw another villager in there. No problemo. Let's see if we actually have any. We have one fully grown one, I think. All right. Let's grab this guy before we start the breeding process. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. See ya. All right, you guys, it's your lucky carrot day. Woo, carrots. That is a lot of emotes spamming on the screen. Don't make me have to put the thing on there that limits spam. This is why we can't have nice things. Butterscotch beagle. Okay, so now we are all set for one last one. The emote thing reminds you of the old bit cup? Kind of, in a way. Did I catch the baby that got away in the last episode? I did. In fact, I had mentioned... Oh, that one got away. I forgot to put the glass back, didn't I? Okay. I believe I had mentioned that one escaped and whatever. Yeah, I ended up capturing it. Dude, this guy's on a mission. Oh, he's going over to where that bed was, I think, right? I think that's what's going on. Got him. All right. And how did I do this before? I think maybe I went over this way. I don't remember. I can't go over the that stuff. That's I could get rid of it, but I don't really want to do that. I think that's all we gotta do, really. It's nighttime. We sleepity sleep. All right, so now my villagers have slept. We should start getting some iron golems spawning while we're doing stuff. Peace out, guy. Oh, that's right. I didn't silk touch. It's dirt. Right? Yeah. Off you go, little buddy. Do I know Cleo? I mean, Cleo's been a member of HermitCraft for like forever, since like season 2 or end of season 1. I don't remember. Long time. Of course I know Cleo. Do I know Cleo personally, IRL? No, I do not. That is not what you were supposed to do. Yes, that's right. You get back in there and you bounce on that bed and you think about what you've done. I'm glad he just walked in there on his own accord. There we go. Sweet. Peace out, guys. So next nighttime, those guys will sleep in the beds, and then we should start getting 3 golems at a time. So now I can go ahead and move the dirt path to get into the last villager cell. I need to close this up. I don't have any leaves on me. Do I? I don't remember if I had any leaves in my spruce chest in here. I don't. What happened to all my leaves? I must have another shulker box around here somewhere. I know I had some leaves. Let's take a look real quick. I see a shulker box down there. Aha! Oh, wait, no, we won't be getting 3 at a time because I don't have a zombie yet. I still need a zombie for that before these guys will make any golems. So, my mistake, we won't be able to get 3 at a time yet. Dirt and rail is important to me. I'm going down for it. Do you guys just let stuff like this despawn? Are you that guy? Or do you collect like every block that you drop? Whoa, I'm gonna kill myself here. Nobody likes that guy. Don't be that guy. Are you guys that guy? Is that all? Oh, there's one up there. Got it. I think. Did I get it? Pretty sure I got it. Pick everything up. I like it. I like the way you put a period after every word, because I feel the same way. Dirt blocks, however common they are still valuable to me. Alright, we'll go one more over, so it'll make it simpler, I think, to drop them where I need them to go. I was gonna say, we don't have to, like, give this villager cell wide berth because we don't have a zombie and it's not making golems. We'll do this, that, and that. Does this have silk touch? I can never remember. Okay. So we slam them in here, they fall down, we're all happy. They're gonna be babby villagers, so I want to have babby villager protection in here. I don't know if they can jump up on this thing and then like potentially get out.
Easy418 just resubscribed for 25 months. Hi Hypno, hi chat, how are you doing?
ZZ. Thank you so much for the 25-month resubberino. I do appreciate that. I am doing well. I am doing well. Hope you are too. Maybe we'll do some more powered here. Doot, 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 doot. I know that's like way overkill and we really don't need this much, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't hurt anything. That should be good enough. I think. Should I have another leaf block here? I almost feel like I should. Okay. There is no kill like overkill. My fault. Okay. So now... Whoop. I thought I could fit through there. I cannot. So now we need to come over here and pick up some of the babby villagers that have appeared. That have magically appeared. Is there only one? Alright, it's your lucky day, babby villager. It is your lucky day. I need like a slab or something, I think. I don't remember if villagers can pathfind on rail. I feel like they can't. But I feel like if we have a slab there, they won't suffocate, and then I can remove that glass block and not really worry about it. I feel like, I know I've done this before. I can't remember how I did it though. So can I just pick you up with this rail or with this minecart? Got him. Down you go. Let's just move you over this side. Like a so, like a so. Sweet. Zaxby's. There's a Zaxby's that I can have ordered to my house. I've only ordered from there like once or something. I would order from them more often, I think. Like it's too far for me to drive to get it. So if I'm gonna order it, I would do it through like one of the food delivery services that are now pretty commonplace, like Uber Eats or DoorDash or one of those options, right? But like every time I've gone to try and order from Zaxby's, it's like a $6 delivery fee or something. It just feels excessive. You pay like the $6 delivery fee, and then you pay the sales tax, and then you pay like the convenience fee, and then you pay like the gas surge upcharge fee, or they just keep stacking these fees. You order like $15 worth of food or whatever, and it comes out to be like $35 after you tip the driver. And it's just like, oh, so much money. You love their salads? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a salad from Zaxby's. Gobble Gator says, hey, first time watching the stream, love the content on YouTube. You encourage me to try and create epic things in my own world. Thanks for being you. No, thank you for enjoying the content. Glad you are enjoying it. Well, now it's a waiting game. We need to wait for nighttime so we can catch a zombie. We have to wait for the villagers to make it to baby. It's a hurry up and wait situation here. I hear a baby. Sounds like we have one right on the way. Babby villager. Got him. Make it a baby. With your credit card, you get free delivery on DoorDash. Helps a lot. There you go. Maybe I should change credit cards. Nighttime. Maybe we'll be able to get a zombie, although I'm not sure. Any chance for night for a few minutes? If not, fine, I guess. I guess. If we're gonna catch a zombie, I need to divert the rail. Oh, I cannot place a block there. Hopefully that works. I think the minecarts just slam into that and go down. I don't think we'll have any problems. At least I hope not. Let me do some of this action here. Okay, so hopefully we'll get ourselves a zombie. What did they say? Oh yeah, I also need to get myself something to give the zombie. Hey, you're right here. You wanna wear those? Dude, I just gave those. You pick those up right now. You put those on. There you go. There you go. All right. Whoa. 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 All right, I need you to come over here and you be the cheaty zombie you are always destined to be. Okay, I come back over here. You get in this minecart because you're cheaty, and off you go. Dude, I invented a way to get zombies automatically into minecarts. I'm pretty good like that. I'm pretty good. And whoop. Zombie secure. I mean, I guess I can sleep too. I don't need one of them to do it. I can do it. Oh, there's monsters nearby. I guess I can't do it. Let me come over here and lay onto this tree. Do you have to name tag the zomboid to keep it from despawning? You don't have to. If a zombie picks up armor, it will not despawn. So like if you give it a tool or a piece of armor, it'll never... Oh, that's a creeper. I have mob sounds turned down too. This place is really scary. Haha, you died by burning. Haha, that's really funny. Whoop, 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 whoop. Give me that gunpowder. Give me your gunpowder. Give me your bones that I don't need. Ow! I was gonna say, I thought... Tickle your toes. Got him. I thought there was a second one there. Oh, there's another zombie. Or zombie, creeper. Okay, we good? I think we good. You know what I should do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I bet you guys don't know what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fly up to like Y300, and that'll force despawn any other mobs that are here. Boom. Problem solved. I'm gonna die. All right, now I do not remember. Hey, look at that. We got 3 golems now. All right, so I need one more villager over here. Just one more. Hey, buddy, you want to be in a villager holding area? That's what I thought. Found it. Am I still gonna beat the villager over here? Just about. All right. So, yep. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. I have to put a leaf on this. Otherwise, golems can spawn on that dirt block. I had that happen over on the other one before.
Benson and Hodges just resubscribed for 27 months.
Benson and Hodges, welcome back. Thank you so much for resubscribing to the channel. 27 months is a lot of months. And this one. And this one. All right. Whoop. Are we full-on grown villagers over here? Nope, we still got one baddie. All right. So at this point, I can go ahead and get rid of this dirt. Oh, I gotta fill this in too. But I don't got to, but I'm going to. I don't know if that dirt has to stay here. I don't know if a zombie... Oh, the zombie needs to get him out of that minecart too. I think. Does it? I actually don't remember. But I don't want it in the minecart either way. It's gonna be super... Oh no, you're holding a leaf block now. I guess it's fine. And glass. Okay. Okay, I think I grabbed everything. But it was my leaf block. Well, I just wanted the zombie just to be in there with the armor and that's it, but it's fine, it's whatever. It doesn't hurt anything, it's just annoying. So we gotta wait for these villagers to, we gotta wait for the villagers to grow up. And then I can remove the leaf blocks that are blocking their view of the zombie. And then we should be good. I kill myself over some dirt blocks and some rail. It's fine. It's fine. Does the glass go down when there is no golem in the kill section, or is the opposite? So the way it works is the glass is on a timer. Let me pop down here and show you. So we have a timer set up here with a hopper clock that's got 64 items in it. So when it goes this way and it comes back, we send a 1-tick pulse. A 1-tick pulse comes over here and then it sends off this pulse extender. So 1 tick turns into like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 seconds worth of a pulse. And then that lowers the glass. And then when this pulse extender turns off, the glass closes back up so the zombie can't see the villagers anymore. And that's just running off this hopper timer here. So we get 64 blocks over in this one, and then I'll go back the other way. And we send a little pulse, and we got the pulse extender timer, right? And then that shuts off the redstone, and then the glass retracts. So when this redstone is on, the glass is down. When this redstone's off, the glass is up. So it's up like 90% of the time, I think. And then it comes down for just long enough for the zombies to scare the villagers, and then it closes back up. I don't know if this is like the most lag-friendly, server-friendly version of doing this farm, but to me, if the villagers aren't being scared all of the time, they aren't trying to pathfind all of the time, and I feel like that probably is better, but I don't have like any nerdy hard evidence to suggest one way or the other if it is or is not. It just seems like it would be, right? Hello, ex-introver. Wow, each time you watch, you realize just how little you know of vanilla mechanics. There is a lot, like especially if you are similar to me, who like plays a lot of modded and just expects there to be blocks to do everything for them. There's a lot that you can do in vanilla without those 1-block magic blocks. I'm still learning as I go. Like I've picked up some stuff. I feel like I'm a fairly smart person. Like this isn't super complicated stuff for me to understand, but at the same time, a lot of it is stuff that I've never done before. So it's like it's new, but it's not like hard, right? Does that make sense? I don't need that on me. Oh my god, I thought that was a creeper. Okay, I need to block up that hole. I just heard walking, and normally when you just hear walking, it's a creeper, right? I could have sworn that was a creeper. I don't need you at the moment, but I also don't want to get rid of you. So, Can this guy pop out through the corners? I can't remember how this works. It seems like the zombie was popping out through the corners. Let's fill the corners in just to make sure. Oh no! Oof. All my hard work almost just went away. All right, sleepy time. You feel like some of the crazier things people do with redstone might as well be witchcraft though. Yeah, there's certain things that I haven't really messed with much, like flying machines and a lot of slime block, or for that matter, honey block machines. There's a lot of things that I haven't messed with. The whole like redstone piston quasi connectivity diagonal block things, like that's all a big mystery to me. Like I'm sure I can look at it and figure it out at some point. Like redstone, I feel like it's pretty straightforward, but there's a lot of quirks and weird things that make it like complex, but it's not like difficult either. I don't know. I need to tear down the rest of this pillar. I did not press shift when I landed. Actually, you know what? I guess I should have this on. It'll help me find these items on the trees and stuff when I go back to collect items. I was thinking I only needed that on for popping the mobs out of the minecarts, but no, it'll be super helpful for finding those items or seeing them more clearly on the ground down below. Guys, I cannot wait for the fast sneak pants. Getting fast pants? Imagine that. Imagine being able to walk backwards and just hold the mouse button down and like you're breaking blocks almost as fast as if you were just walking forwards. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Can we be in 119 now? I can see clearly now. F3 plus B is on. I can see all entities in the trees. All right, let's actually go back and grab some of these. Oh, wow, I just almost killed myself. Goodness, this is why you need ender pearls. Like, rockets are cool and everything, but ender pearls, even though they're old and busted, can still serve a purpose. Let's actually grab some. I don't know why my mind just went to Dumb and Dumber there for a minute when I was explaining that. Like, old people, even though they're dangerous behind the wheel and whatever, can still serve a purpose. I was robbed, and I didn't even see it coming. Risking it all for the dirt and the rails. You can't forget the rails. Rails are super expensive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Look at this little too wide hole here. Whoop. Yay, collecting all the blocks. We good? I think we're good. Nope, we're not good. This is why we have 3B. Oh my goodness, imagine not picking up these 5 dirt blocks, that powered rail, this powered rail. Oh my goodness, what would we ever do? All right, now we gotta do an aerial view and make sure that we have collected all of them. I think we're good. I think we're fine. Hello Tanner. Hello. Diane Gab here. I probably said that incorrectly. I'm sure you know that I'm talking to you though. I'm sure of it. Oh. That's fine. Somebody did a thing. Who did a thing? Is that an Azuma raid? Welcome. Actually, I don't know if it was. I just looked over at chat and somebody said Azuma raid. Is that what it is? It is. Azuma raiding with 1,570 peeps. Welcome, everybody from... Yeah, Tactical Tickler. Welcome, everybody from Azuma's channel. Azuma, I hope you had a great time. I saw the stream title was Community Farms, but when I came over to your stream and I was just watching for a few minutes, it looked like you were working on your kelp farm or something. If you're still here, I don't even know if you're here. Maybe you're not here. That's fine too. You don't have to be here. But thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. We are... Oh, you are here. Yeah, those farms will be for the community. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to like hang out and see what you're doing. So we are over at my new iron farm that I have set up over here. It's a quadruple iron farm. Quadruple golem spawning. There definitely wasn't just one that spawned there. Just use your mind's eye and pretend there was 4 and we're all good. That's it, right? If you just imagine that there was 4, then we don't have a problem. No, but seriously, like half the farm is baby villagers right now. We're waiting for these guys to grow up, and then I can remove these leaf blocks right here that are blocking the villagers' vision to this zombie so they can get scared and make more golems, right? I think these guys might be ready. We ready? Yeah, these guys are all grown up. We can get rid of these leaf blocks and make it triple right now. That, and that. Aha! Triple! I did it. I did it. So now we just gotta wait for 2 more of these villagers right here. We got 2 more babbies. Or no, I guess only one babby remains. Once this guy grows up, I'll remove these leaf blocks. These are just safety blocks so the baby can't jump out. And then we will have a fully operational quadruple iron farm. It'll be amazing. Imagine how amazing it's going to be when not 3, but 4 golems spawn. You're going to be like, whoa, whoa. This hypno guy's amazing. Tango better watch out. That's what you guys are going to say. Like, I just know it. But you won't say that until I can get 4 spawning at a time. And we got to wait for that other villager to grow up. So until then, I'm just hypno. Like, I'm just that guy that Azuma raided, no big deal, whatever. But after that villager grows up, then Tango better watch out. Who needs an Iron Titan when you got this hotness? Yeah, iron farms are like super easy to build. I remember back in the day, like, they were... I don't even remember how golems spawned back in the day. Was it just random? Would they just spawn like all the time? Or was there like some spawn condition that made them actually appear? I don't remember. Like, I remember you had like the big water bowl and you had like 4 villager cells on all sides and like you would get golems spawning, but I don't remember like what made them spawn or if it was just random. Well, yeah, the doors made it so like the villagers were in a village, right? The doors weren't what made the golem spawn. There was something that the game said, okay, time to spawn a golem. But I don't remember what that was. Was it just having doors there and the doors get like a random tick update and that's what did it? Or was there... Yeah, back like when Tango first joined, I remember he set up that huge crazy iron farm and like the spawn chunks or whatever of... Was that HermitCraft season 3? Gosh, I can't remember. That was like so many years ago now. Guys, I feel old by talking about that. The emote thing is cool. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. Yeah, that's a new thing we just added to the stream today, in fact. Never before has it ever been on this stream. I cannot make that jump. Can I make this jump? Nope, I cannot make that jump. I tried and failed. All right, do I have F3B on? Did I collect all my blocks? Guys, do I have F3B on? F3B. Hitbox is shown. Aha! I did not collect all my blocks. I saw there was more over here. You think I'm gonna let those just sit there and not be collected? Oh, you don't know me, do you? I will collect this lever. That is super important. And these dirt blocks. I don't care if a creeper gets me. I'm getting these dirt blocks. That's just how it is. Sleep? No. Dirt blocks being collected. All right, now we sleep. Waste not, want not. What's it called? The emote thing? It's a feature in Stream Elements. I just recently, in fact, before this stream started, for some reason, I decided to go look at Stream Elements. It's like Stream Labs or whatever, but just a different alert service. I decided to look at them and I made like a scene and all this stuff. I don't remember what it's called though. Is that baby villager grow up? Are we good? Guys, are you gonna be like, whoa, Tango better watch out now? Is that what's about to happen? Because I feel like that's what's about to happen. All right, we're gonna watch the magic of not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 iron golems spawning at the same time. Prepare yourselves. Grab a snack, grab a drink. You ain't never seen Minecraft like this before. Let your eyes feast upon the glory of 4 iron golems. Boom. Boom. That was 4. Tango better watch out. There it is. There it is. Let's go. Whoa. So every 64 blocks in a hopper timer, however long that is in real lifetime, we should get between 2 and 4 golems spawning. It's not always 4. For whatever reason, it's not always 4. But like most of the time. See, there's only 3. Okay. Tango doesn't have to watch out. It's only 3. Are you getting the water to flow like that? So the center blocks here, these are waterlogged stairs. And the game treats waterlogged stairs like source blocks of water. So water will flow to the waterlogged stair and just like be like, I'm happy now. So I got a source block in every corner and that made like a little diagonal thing, right? And because I have these fence gates along the edge here, the water thinks that it's solid and can't flow this way. And then all I did was like puts a water bucket like right here and like fill in the little gap between. Look, 4 golems. Tango better watch out. Anyway, because this source block's here, like it can flow like up to 8 blocks this way or 7 blocks away from the source, whatever. So I just emptied a bucket of water here, kind of filled in the gaps, and it just stays because there's a source block there, and the game's like, yep, that's right. Tango better watch out. Tango will have warnings killing the golem and Alley. Is it Allays? Allays collecting iron? Probably. I have no doubt that Tango is going to make something crazy. He always does. Besides him making decked out, at whatever point he does that, we're going to get 4. Oh, there's at least 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tango better watch out. Okay, that's going to get old. Between him making decked out and his wither farm and all that stuff, I'm sure he is going to do something crazy for an iron farm. Yeah. He always does something weird. You think Tango's gonna do something bonkers with piglin bartering? Yeah, I think he had mentioned that in one of his videos, like things are gonna be flying around or whatever. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like I remember his Toon Towers where he had like anvils flying around and all that kind of stuff. That was crazy. That was fun too. Tango has nothing on Hypno right now. Yeah, I'm not sure about all of that. I'm just enjoying the fact that I have a quadruple iron farm set up. Like, I don't need this much iron. In fact, my ridiculously underperforming chests over here are probably overflowing. I haven't even looked at this. I haven't been AFKing over here either, really. Besides when I'm working on stuff. Did I just see an item down here? My leaf block. I need that. Yeah, so I need to get a sorting system set up so we can get rid of these poppies. I don't need poppies. Oh, we're not overflowing. Look at all that iron. Oh yeah. That right there is amazing. Usually do a giant one based on Nembomb's video from forever ago, like an iron farm. That's really loud. I do apologize. But that is the sound of Tango better watching out. Okay. Let's get out of here. Those golems have some sick beats. Am I listening to the Celeste soundtrack? We are listening to a mix of a few different soundtracks, and Celeste is one of those mixes. Where? I'm lost. Where's my stuff? Over here? I've been using the dirt staircase as like my visual guide, and now that's gone. I don't know where I'm at. I got my bearings now, but that's what I was looking for. Is like, where am I? All right. Well, now I got a whole bunch of junk in the trunk we gotta deal with. Oh, I lost like 4 powered rails. Rip. Guys, I have a question for you. Those of you who are still in chat. What does Tango need to do? Oh, I need to grab more rockets. There was something that Tango needed to do, and I can't remember. What was it? Chad, you're amazing. I'm over here gloating about making a quadruple iron farm, and Tango is gonna make something that spawns like 64 golems all at once and produces so much iron it'll make you puke in like one killing. And I'm never gonna live it down, is what's gonna happen. I don't even know. Does Tango even have an iron farm right now? He probably already does. I think I'm one of the last people on the server actually to make an iron farm at this point. That sounds realistic. Yeah, Tango's gonna make an iron farm so big, it'll crash the server. As soon as it spawns golems, the server's just like, blah. Speaking of Tango, better watch out.
Toshiro 316 cheered 500. Awesome iron farm Hypno.
Thank you, dude. Thank you for the 500 bits. He heard me talking about him. You think you heard on a stream he's not going to do a giant one this season? Well, he better watch out then. Nah, that's all good. I'm not trying to compete. I just find it amusing. And I'm glad that you guys do too. I'm definitely not being serious. I know Tango is like a way better technical Minecraft player than I am. Like he's been doing the technical Minecraft stuff a lot longer than I have, that's for sure. Tango comes online, so what is this iron farm I heard about, Hypno? We're like, nothing. I don't know. I built the thing. Glass. I need to set up like some villager trading stuff is what I need to do. Don't I have a chest full of spruce somewhere? Right here. This chest. Uh-huh. Tango is the reason you started watching HermitCraft and found all these great content creators. Wow, that's actually... That's impressive. I'm glad you found HermitCraft through Tango. I didn't know that. I didn't know about Tango until he joined HermitCraft. Or actually, no, maybe I knew about Tango before that because I'm pretty sure I remember watching a video about his Iron Titan before he joined, and then he made the Iron Titan on HermitCraft. Yeah, I think that's actually the order of events that happened. I think I actually did know about him, but I don't know for how long previous to him joining. Ender pearls, right. I need to fill that up. I have some ender pearl supply downstairs. I keep them in this barrel for whatever reason, just where I dumped them off one day and then I've just kept them in there. Not that that makes sense that I put ender pearls in a smelting room, but that's where we are. Got a bunch of bee nests. I feel like I need to drop this carved pumpkin off over at Stress's house. You know what I need to do? I need to put like this carved pumpkin somewhere. I need to put, should we do the mini Hypno? What is green called? The man bun? Oh, we can do F3B. I don't know. I feel like the whole Easter egg thing might be a little outplayed by now. Overplayed? Overdone? Words. This is actually Celeste, yes. We listen to a mix of different soundtracks right at the moment. Witcher 3 takes up a good majority of it just because there's so many songs in the Witcher 3 album. But yeah, we have Celeste playing, Witcher 3, Fury. I know there's others. There's like 2 other soundtracks in there. I can't think of them all off the top of my head. Yeah, Celeste music really is good. Yeah. Celeste is really hard. Have you guys ever played Celeste or you just listened to the music before? I feel like a lot of people have just listened to the music. Like Celeste really is a hard game. You've beaten Celeste while dying hundreds of times? Yeah. You've only ever seen people speed run Celeste? Yeah, the people that speed run it are people who like play Celeste non-stop. Oh my goodness. I got pretty far in Celeste, or at least I feel like I got fairly far in Celeste. Maybe I didn't get that far at all. But like, I played it for a couple days on stream and I was like, okay. So like, these kinds of platformer games, while they're fun and everything, they're pretty frustrating, and I just don't think they're my kind of game. What's that ghost game everyone is playing? Is that Phasmophobia or something? I don't know. I've never actually seen that game. There's also another one like Vampire Survivors. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Yeah, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's part of my playlist too. Yeah, you'll hear some Hollow Knight tracks playing every now and then. I keep losing these crafting tables out of my inventory. I place them down and forget about them. I had some in... Oh, I guess I do have a little bit in here. I had a bunch more in this chest, and then I took some out. Okay, we're good now. Let's see here. So we bred villagers, and we captured a zombie, and we got the iron farm fully operational. So now, what do? Would you guys like to do a little bit of mining for diamonds? I want to do like a cave exploration session. That's what I'd like to do. Guys, like, before we do anything else, look. I see a Corrales right there. Look at these towers. Look at them. Just look. Feast your eyes upon it. Okay, now stop looking at it. They're not yours. Stop oogling. Oh, this is just stone. I had an idea similar to this. This is clever. This is clever. I had an idea similar to this. Yeah, Cub over here showing everybody up. Like a deep slate ore block is worth what? Up to 4 diamonds per block? These are 9. So like those are pathetic compared to this. Should I like make a sign? I have a sign. This is the property of Hypno Fact. You know it's a fact because the other sign says fact. Okay, there we go. These are now mine. I've claimed them.
Silent
it's a fact.
Crimes just resubscribed for 71 months. You should mine them all, Kappa.
I should mine them all. Can you imagine? Claimed. Nobody else had their name on it. Finders keepers. Finders keepers. That's the rule. Dibs. Wait, did anybody else call dibs? I'm calling dibs on this and that. It's a rule of dibs. It's a rule of dibs. Community diamonds. Oh, you always thought you had to lick it for dibs? No. That was just a season 7 thing. No, that was just a season 7 thing. It's a little weird, but we don't judge. But anyway, yeah, so mining for diamonds. I don't have a lot of diamonds, guys. Like, I have 10 blocks of diamonds and plus 6. It's pretty pathetic. I could start my own diamond pile out front. Look at this. You know how pathetic this is going to look? I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to put in the front of my house. Boom! Boom. Now I feel like we have to put some more signs there. Cub has his name on the pillar. I didn't see it. Doesn't count. It'll be fine. He'll see it when he goes to add more blocks, and he'll get a little laugh out of it anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be the small, like, he will breathe heavily through his nostrils kind of a laugh. Like, it won't be a full-on, ha ha, that hypno guy. It'll be more like a, like a little snicker is what'll happen. Probably less vocalized than that, though. It'll probably just be like exhaling air through his nose swiftly. Kind of a laugh. Look. It's not the size that counts. It's how you spend them. There we go. Or go up with iron blocks. I was actually considering using lapis instead, but unfortunately, I think I mined all my lapis. They're all in these blocks now, and those would just look weird trying to pillar up with them. But I thought it would be like pretty amusing if I pillar up with lapis and I just had like a stupid amount of these, and everybody's like, whoa, look at his pile. Oh, that's not diamond. It ain't much, but it's honest work. All right, I don't need this wood. Oxidized copper? I don't have enough. Time to start mining. Heyo. Let's see here. So we have some coal, and I have plenty of steak. And then we have plenty more where all of that comes from. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a cave and like just do a little mining session. Maybe like spend an hour or two. I guess spend like as long as we can until I get bored. Let's put it that way. Until I get bored. But I don't know where we're gonna mine, so I think we will go out to my base and then like fly in a direction. Yeah, Corrales logged into the server just a few minutes ago. Yep. Whoa, skull! Woo! Aw, no skull. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it! Woo! You're lucky. Okay, these guys are gonna pay. You know what the lighting changes? Well, I guess it's not just the lighting changes. It's the lighting changes in combination with fire tick being off. These blazes make it super annoying that we have to go and punch out like every one of these fires if we want anything to spawn. By the way, that blaze is a jerk for doing that. They're dead. Aha! Suck it, Blaze. Like, these fires light up so much space, it kills, like, all the spawn spaces if you don't get rid of them. Alright. Oh, you have to go? Have fun mining, Hypno? Alright, SD, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Which way is which? So this is north. East. Corrales, I think his main base is over there. So if we're gonna go somewhere, I think we should probably go northeast-ish. So I don't think anybody's living over in this general direction. Shashwambam joined the game. All those diamond pillars are bound to get pranked pretty soon. I would not doubt it. B. Can we not sleep? I'm very good at not sleeping when I'm flying up in the middle of the air. Oh, look at this. I was gonna say it's a perfect circle. It's not really perfect, is it? But it's kind of circular. Kind of looking for open access to like a cave. Like, not just a ravine, but like a cave. If this ravine goes into a cave, then we good. That'd be a creeper. That's not really anything. No sleeping and flying? Is that a lava lake there? Oh, well, we got like relatively easy access to some terra Makata. I don't want to be lagging the server by loading chunks really fast. Oh, down here. We got a thing? Yeah, we might have a thing. It's not really a thing, is it? Was expecting this to go down like deeper. How hard is it to find caves that go down into the deep slate level? Apparently pretty hard. I feel very squished at this point. Haha! Cave that went down into the deep slate level. Let's go. Now, does this open up into anything? Hello? Oh, somebody's sleeping. Azuma's gonna be mad. I'm not seeing... This cave sucks. This was supposed to be the most epic cave of epicness. Actually, it's still going. It's still got potential. It's done. It's over. It's over. Yeah, they're gonna get banned from HermitCraft for sleep crimes. It might have been X that slept. I don't actually know what happened. It's still got potential. 1 second later, cave ends. Yeah, that's exactly how it usually goes. Oh, wait. There's still more cave. No. Wait. No. Wait. It's still going. And... wait, there's still more cave here. Ooh, what's down there? Oh! Oh, okay. My lapis pillar might still come to fruition if I can find enough. We would have to find like many a stack. I will mine gold. I don't need iron. We're good on the iron department now. You know, I still never found one of those giant iron deposit things. Are they just called iron veins? I'm not sure what they're called. Where you can find like the raw iron blocks in them, and there's just like a bazillion iron ores scattered in it. I still have not found one of those. They're just veins. Tough and iron vein. I mean, then again, I haven't really been looking for one, but I mean, I've been into a cave or two. You think I would have found something? Maybe they're just like really rare. I don't know. I don't know how rare they are. Probably pretty rare, actually. Oh, now we're up way high. Guys, we're looking for diamonds. I don't think there's diamonds at this level. Oh, but it still goes down. I kind of want this redstone. Oh, I've been down here. Oh, I didn't pick this up? What the actual? Well, I hear more cave. No, you didn't. Where did you even come from? I'm calling hacks. This guy just wall hacks. He's got no clip on. He just literally walked through the wall. Oh, right in here. Okay, now that's just rude. Stay back. Stay back. Oh my. Okay, we're good. I still didn't pick up the lapis? Are you sure about that? I don't see any lapis. I'm pretty sure I have 6 in my inventory. Pretty sure I grabbed it. Okay, so now the next question is, how do I leave this cave? How do we get out of here? Is this the way it came in? Am I stuck? Am I gonna be stuck in here for forever? Guys, help. I'm scared. This goes up. If nothing else, this leads us closer to the surface, so when we dig out of here, we don't have to dig as far. Up is always good. I fall down. I hope I don't run into a creeper over here. Let me eat. Okay, this is where we're gonna just dig out. This was a very disappointing cave. I would like to find one that looks a little bit more promising before we commit to one. Oh, no, you didn't. You know what we should do? Put that in our offhand just in case. Oh, there's an abandoned mine shaft. Haha, got you before you could get me. Well, you know what? We can explore these. We could find like a notch apple or something, which would be pretty cool. Oh, that skeleton just like pushed him on the rail. That's cheap. That's cheaty. A diamond. We were looking for diamonds. We found diamonds. Mission accomplished. Wait, was there 2 rails there? I'm confused. I feel like I just got double drops. I wonder if this is the same thing that happened with like our end chunks. I should pull out a shulker. I'm running out of inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this stuff. Don't tell anybody, guys. I don't want people to know that I'm like taking duplicated stuff. I'm just kidding. It's fine. But I am gonna keep it because I found it, and that's just the way it is. And fight me in real life if you think I shouldn't. All right. Are we clear? Great. Now we can move on. Let me go. Let me through. Chest, I'll keep. Minecart, I'll keep. This other stuff I'm not going to keep. I don't need this. And put the gunpowder in there. Okay, we're good. Come at me, bruh. Bruh. Alright, now we're looking for more minecarts. Now that we know that they can be duplicated and we can get like all of the loot, I don't know if they're all going to be duplicated, but now that we've seen at least one can be, or has been, if we can get a notch, if we can duplicate a notch apple, that would be amazing. Whoa, we're gonna have an IRL fight on stream? Is that what you're saying, Hypno? I didn't say it'd be on stream, but I did say fight me IRL. It could be at the next Minecon if that ever happens again. It could be at PAX if I ever go to a PAX. I can't get through here. The heck? I still can't get through here. The heck? Alright, we're good. This looks scary. Was somebody here previously? What is this? Oh, it looks like multiple generated on top of each other? Okay. So this is going to be one of those ones where you find like a bazillion cave spider spawners. And you can make like the ultimate cave spider spawner farm. Which is pretty sweet. I see a minecart chest down there. Am I gonna get 2 name tags? Like, you wanna fight? You wanna go? What you got, Zambi? Nothing. Definitely, something cheaty.
Just resubscribed for 39 months. Is this the unsub button?
Jassassin, welcome back, dude. Thank you so much for the 39 months. Yes, that is in fact the unsub button. Congratulations, you found it. Wait a second. Did I just see what I thought I saw over here? I did. I forgot these are a thing. We can find chains. This explains why they all have huge diamond towers. Yeah, I'm not sure if that works for like ores. But there is something weird going on with entities, that's for sure. That's for darn sure. We take. There was like big pockets of gold back there, and I was originally going to grab those, and I forgot to grab them. But now I can't be bothered to go back and look for them. Minecart chest. Cobweb. Aw, it's all junk. It's duplicated junk. Ugh. Gross. Okay. Glowberries. Oh, I don't need beetroot seeds. Does anybody like beetroots? Does anybody in chat actually use beetroots for anything? Like, besides for red dye? Like, do you... Is that like one of those things that you go to Minecraft in a brand new world and you're like, oh my god, beetroots, I have to have it. I cannot play Minecraft without this. Is anybody like that? Minecarts need to be stackable? That would be lovely if they were. You know, I'd be fine. Like, I'm not a big fan of like things stacking to 16, but I would be perfectly fine if minecarts stacked to 16. Instead of like being completely non-stackable. Oh god. I almost died. My whole life flashed before my eyes. All 8 episodes of it. Or is it 9? Did I release episode 8 or 9? I think it was 8. Waddles made the world record beetroot farm recently. Like, did he get all sorts of awards and stuff? Like, is that a pretty, like, prestigious accomplishment? I feel like people are going to be lining up for months, if not years, trying to get his autograph for, like, making a world record beetroot farm. Like, women are just going to be flocking to him constantly. He's going to have to, like, hire security and all this kind of stuff. Just to keep them away. He got the world record because absolutely nobody builds beetroot farms. Or that too. And even he said it was useless. Well, he is not wrong. I mean, unless you really need like red dye or something. Use beetroot for sugar? Wait, can you turn beetroot into sugar? I thought you could only turn it into red dye into like beetroot soup. Does it have a sugar recipe? I didn't know that. Or is that like a bedrock thing? If you had a minecart with lower level sword, you get more duped items. Okay, so what's happening right now, why I'm getting duped items, is not because of what I'm mining the minecart with or how I'm getting the minecart. I think there's just a bug on the server when, I think it was when Azuma did something to like coal the chunks. Whatever he does, like when he resets the end chunks, I think he does that to all the chunks and all the dimensions. Anyway, whatever it is that he does to like reset the end chunks, I think he did it to the overworld. But I think there was like some error in the way that it happened and all entities got duplicated, I think. I don't know if you watched anybody go to the end cities like directly after they were pruned the last time. But like there was double shulkers, there was like elytra item frame still on the wall where there was like a brand new elytra and an item frame on the ground, like it spawned on top of itself kind of a thing. Like I feel like all the entities just got duplicated somehow. And I think that's what's going on here. I think. I don't know that for a fact. That's just my hypothesis. Does nothing else go into here? Yeah, so this is not like some Minecraft bug that's happening. This is just something directly with our server. No, everybody makes mistakes. We're not gonna like, you know, tar and feather Azuma or whatever. Like that's just ridiculous. But it is something that happened, pretty sure. I mean, torches and coal is cool. I mean, I guess I'll take this stuff. What I'm really wanting to see, I guess I don't need all these minecarts. I have no use for it. You know, I guess I could use a Curse of Binding book. Yeah. I guess we can store this stuff. I really didn't come into this mine shaft expecting to like duplicate items. That wasn't the reason I came here. I was looking for like notch apples or whatever. And then we discovered this happening. We're really just looking for diamonds. So I'm kind of wasting time doing this, but I'm having fun. If you guys are enjoying yourself while I am doing this, then it's worth it. If there's somebody here that's not enjoying themselves, you should probably learn what entertainment is. And then enjoy yourself. That's a creeper. Hi! Please don't blow up. Smash that like button, that's right. Smash it. I think we were here, right? This seems familiar. Yep, that looks like my torch. I recognize that torch anywhere. Are you not entertained? Whoa, that's a spider. I really wasn't expecting anything when I turned my camera there. That actually scared me just a little bit. Ever so slightly. I was definitely startled. Meh. Hey, you're becoming very friendly. Do I go down there? No, that's where we came up. I think this is actually where we first entered the mine shaft. I think it was. Was there another path over here I didn't go? I don't remember. Hypno being polite to a creeper. Look, if you disrespect creepers, they will disrespect you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Never disrespect creepers. Although I might disrespect them in my next episode. But, we'll just have to wait for that one. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would highly recommend that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed to my Twitch channel and you use Amazon Prime, I would recommend that you subscribe using Amazon Prime. Hashtag hip sellout. Imagine all of the cute max emotes you could be using right now, and you can't. You can't use because you're not subscribed. It's a crying shame is what it is. It's a crying shame. You use it on impulse this month? Well, at least you use it on somebody, and that's the important thing. If you have a Twitch Prime sub and you are not using it on anybody, then we actually have problems. Smash that sub button. Thanks, dude.
I just subscribed.
Oh, we're like right at the surface. Wow, I didn't realize that.
Master Sanity just subscribed.
Master Sanity, thank you so much for that Prime sub. We got one primer. Yo, there's like another mine shaft. There's like an outside mine shaft. Look at this. That's always crazy when you see that kind of stuff. Ooh, cave spider spawner. Oh, there's like nothing here. Wait, who's Hypno? I only know Max. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself on the map by just saying Tango better watch out, all right? I made myself a quad iron golem spawner on stream earlier today. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh. Are there 4 minecarts here? Or did somebody already find one of these? There, okay, I guess somebody found this one before then. Tango can't step to no quad golem spawning iron farm, right?
The underscore Pegasus just subscribed.
Tango about to put me in my place here any moment now, I'm sure. With his technical Minecraft knowledge. While I'm all like all happy about my quad golem spawner. The Pegasus, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. If that minecart was hit, I assume this one or this another portal chest has been also hit, I imagine. Let's just do this. That way nobody else has to have the disappointment of actually looking in there and being like, why did I look in here? All right, so let's get back to the mission at hand. We are looking for some place for us to go mining for diamonds. So far, we've been completely unsuccessful aside from finding a duplicated minecart that had 1 diamond in it, so we ended up with 2 in total. We've been unsuccessful thus far, otherwise, finding diamonds. And we can't exactly stack that in front of our house to improve our diamond pile. It's pathetic, is what it is. Like, if you just want to boil it down to the essence, it's just pathetic. All right? We got to do better than this. Am I missing something from my inventory? No, I think we're fine. Oh, that's what it was. My shields in my offhand. I thought I normally kept something else there. So we're going northeast. We don't want to like encroach on Corralis's land. Even though I don't think we're anywhere near it anymore. Ooh, this looks interesting. This kind of stuff, I have to say, is pretty awesome looking. Please don't kill me on the spike. Oh. Oh. What is this cave? Can you even call that a cave? I don't think you can call that a cave. Stack item frames with 1 diamond on it. I'm guessing somebody was doing a little bit of Terra Makata mining right here. This is Hollow Knight soundtrack that's playing, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Somebody was saying that we should, or somebody was saying earlier the Hollow Knight soundtrack is pretty good. Yeah, we got that. You know what else? I guess we could find a treasure map. Yeah. I don't really need a Heart of the Ocean or Heart of the Sea or... I just watched Titanic last night. All right? Exposed. I literally just watched Titanic last night. That's why I said Heart of the Ocean. Completely exposed. You guys know my secrets. Look, it was an okay movie, all right? I was looking for something to watch. I was scrolling through the my Amazon Prime yearly sub is about to expire, so I was going through Prime Video looking for something to watch. I was like, fine. It's got Leo in it. It's an okay movie. I'll watch it again. Exposed. All right? Don't make fun of me. Did I cry? Look, I cry at Titanic every time I watch it. At the end of the movie, when the old lady throws the Heart of the Ocean off the back of the ship, it brings a tear to my eye. All right? It's a very sad story where she just throws it away like that. Are we even going to find a cave? I don't think we're going to find a cave.
Exintrovert just subscribed.
Exintrovert, thank you for dropping that Prime sub, dude. Appreciate your sub. Okay, like, we are pretty far now. Okay, this looks relatively promising, maybe. Nope, not promising at all. I mean, it's an underwater cave. Do underwater caves ever, like, come out into, like, a non-underwater cave? Am I gonna drown under here? Am I gonna die? Yo, there's, like, glow squid? Dude, that's awesome. All right, we gotta get out of here. I don't want to drown. Look, I'm just looking for some kind of like a nice cave just to go in and explore. I don't want to bust out the camera account and like start looking through the world for a cave. I just want to find one. I don't want to just fly around the world either all the rest of the stream. Come on, this is the caves. Oh, this is brand new terrain. This is the caves and cliffs updates, so there's got to be a cave somewhere, right? This is actually kind of cool looking. A lot of baddies all up in there. Not very deep, though. Unfortunate. What about this? This is pretty cool, too. But, again, it's a very... I mean, it goes back a little bit. But it doesn't look like it goes very deep in the world. Yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, we didn't get the caves... The caves DLC. We just got the cliffs. If you want the caves, you have to buy the DLC. Mm-hmm. All right, this guy. Thank you for removing the chest, so I'm not disappointed. Whoever found this before me. I very much appreciate that. It's always super annoying when you're playing on a server and you go to like a place where a loot chest would spawn and somebody's been there before you and they just leave the chest with like zero indication anybody's been there. I dislike that a lot. But thank you to whoever did that. What about here? We got another... I do not see any... Or they leave it full of their own unwanted junk. This looks actually a little promising. This has got potential. Oh, I was blocking. This appears to have potential. It potentially has potential. A lot of ores in this little area right here. Is that redstone, iron, gold, and coal? Great, now every zombie and redstone, every zombie in the game's coming for me. And copper. So all we're missing is lapis and diamond, right? And then we'd have like the whole crew here. Well, that should be lapis and diamond directly below these blocks. Nope. Alright, we're going in, boys. That's a creeper. Think I don't see you? I totes see you, creeper. Totes. Wow, this goes way down. No! I forgot I had the shield. Oh, I forgot I had the shield. It's fine. It's fine. I immediately went to right click thinking I had my sword out and I was going to block with my sword. Like, that's how long I've been playing Minecraft for. Like, I just forgot I even had the shield equipped and I was just trying to block with my sword. It's fine. Everything is fine. I might have screamed a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Definitely don't clip that and share it around the internet. Supplica, I don't think I said thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, dude. Toshiro with 500 bits. Did I not say... Oh, no, I think I said thank you for that. And if not, thank you for the 500 bits if you're still around, Toshiro. That's a creeper. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let me grab some more rockets. I guess I can put these up for right now since they're basically full. Oh no, you clipped it? Definitely don't share that around the internet and like get people to laugh at me. Please don't do that. Oh, this actually goes down quite far. Yes, yes indeed, it does. Ow! Rude! My shield was up! You cheaty skeleton of cheatiness. Oh, dude, come on. What is this? What is this? Nice cave. Caves and cliffs update. By the way, no caves, though. That was a vein? Vein plus? Wait, what are you guys talking about? What's a vein? Oh, this? This is an iron vein? Wait, did I miss it? There is an awful lot of iron here, isn't there? Oh. Oh my. I have never seen one of these before. I can't say that because now I've seen one of these before. Look, we did it. We did it, Reddit. We're not even on Reddit, but we did it, Reddit. Hey. I can't get up there. Did I get the block? I think I did. I didn't get the block. I need the block. Yeah, you think it's funny, Witch? Wait till I show you what's funny. I don't need this iron. I'm not gonna mine anymore. I don't think there's any point in like marking down this location. It's cool that this exists, but it would have been cooler had I found this like earlier on before I built an iron farm, right? Would have been cooler. I don't see any diamonds. I am disappointed. Man, think of all the iron gear you can make with that, right? I notified the Reddit community about your iron vein findings. I'm sure everybody's gonna be thrilled. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, he just now finally found one of those? I've already found 20. I really haven't done much cave exploration in this update. I have done a lot of branch mining, though. Dem hopper, though. You've only found 1, 2 since update came out. See? That was my first. And everybody's like, oh, I've already found a bunch of those. Those are old news. Now the question is, should I... Yep. Oh god, I should not. Ha! Some gold, some redstone, some iron. Where's all the diamonds? Oh! Literally found diamonds. Literally found a diamond. We found 2 diamonds. Let's get some light on the subject so we can see what we're doing. There's no more. That's it. We found 2. Womp, womp. Okay. So, we're getting there. Like, our diamond pile... second layer is like 3/4 of the way. It's like 3/4 of the way. I heard a skeleton. Where? Where? Oh, where? I hear it. There? Yeah, you better watch out, Doc. Bo Tango and Doc need to watch out now. Coming for you. Hi! Speak about Tingo, and he appears again. I just need to stop. It's like if you say, what was that show, that movie that's gonna really show my age? It was a horror movie, Candyman. You say Candyman in the mirror like 5 times and like Candyman gonna get you. Or like, that's based off another thing like Bloody Mary or something. I don't know. There we go, another stack of torches. Creepers be creeping. Don't do it. Don't do it. I want my gunpowder. I don't see any more diamonds, chat. Nice cave. Nice cave generation. This is a chunk error. Almost looks like a chunk error. They remade that movie, by the way, so don't mean you're old. Oh, I didn't know they made a remake of it. But I guess that's pretty much what Hollywood does all the time these days, is like, we've run out of ideas. Quick, let's remake something. Let's make the 900th Batman movie. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Caving is more fun for like mobs and deep slate stuff. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not gonna survive this. I'm actually fine. I was just looking at my hunger and it was low. Okay, that's just rude, Mr. Skeleton. Yeah, you go get him, zombie. He shot you. Gonna take that? He just shot you. All right, now there's two of you. Now you die. There's no diamonds. Chat, where are all of my diamonds? What level am I at? Minus 32. There should be like a bazillion diamonds. All right, what's the best level to find diamonds, chat? If I go there and there's no diamonds, I'm blaming chat. Is it minus 56? I found diamonds. I found diamonds. I found four diamonds. Watch out, Doc. I'm coming for you. That is one more layer on our modest diamond pile. Got a strip mine? I don't want a strip mine. Chat, I don't wanna. I'll probably be strip mining off camera. Watching a movie or something at some point. But I'm definitely not going to strip mine on stream. Because, you know. Yeah. You know. Ooh, look at this little sneaky. There's probably 25 diamond ore in here, right? There's got to be. 25 diamond ore. Not one. All right, then. Keep your secrets. Do I look like Gandalf to you? Hey. That guy was only one hit. Unless it came a long distance and fell. I see a bat. Oh, there's my iron pile. I'm gonna kill myself just flying into things. It's fine. So we found our iron. Where did I come from? I want out. The walls are closing in, chat. I need out. They come from over here? I left all that redstone ore. I need this. I cannot live without this redstone ore. It is coming with me. And this one too. And these. Cannot live without them. Okay, we good. More redstone. I feel like my redstone supply had gone down pretty low, actually. Like, we made our chest full of redstone components, and I feel like I only had just a few blocks remaining, and I was feeling like I might run out, and I don't like that feeling. I see some lapis there. I like knowing that I have more than I'm ever going to use, and I don't like the feeling of not having enough. That I might possibly run out. You can never have enough redstone. Never! How do I get out? This way? Is this the way? Do you know the way? Do you know the way? I don't think it's this way. I think it might be this way though. This is going up. Is this the way? I don't remember. No, my redstone ore block. I'm getting this. Don't worry, just jump in the lava lake and take the diamond you deserve. Wait, what? Ooh. I found the way. Is there 2 iron golems here? Wow. What a prosperous village this is. One there. One there. I see a chest. I don't think that's like a good loot chest, but I'm gonna go loot it. Excuse me, I want what's in your chest. Excuse me! What's in here? Ugh. Actually, I'll take those apples. I'm sure I will need those eventually for like some villager stuff at some point in the future. And if they're just gonna give me apples, how you like them apples? Zed needs a bell? Well, can't you like get a villager trade that has them? That's a lot of pigs. I don't know, I don't feel like villager bells are like a rarity. Well, is this? Oh, this might be good right here. This looks good. All right, done. Don't die. Take it nice and slow. If we die and we splat at the bottom, I'm gonna be sad panda. I thought that was diamonds. It's a zombie. Little Lakin. I don't like the dripstone. I feel like I'm gonna land on a stalagmite. One of these things. I feel like I'm gonna land on one of those. I'm just gonna die, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm so upset right now. Redstone. Oh, I need to get my shield, my offhand in case. In case of creepers, keep shield in offhand. Also, in case of emergency, the shield can be used as a flotation device. What kind of junky cave is this? I need to get the data pack or the resource pack that like lowers your shield. I installed a vanilla tweaks resource pack right now that lowered the volume of Enderman, nether portals, and I think it has like the little things for the redstone components, like hoppers, the arrows on them, so you can see it easier, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I still need to add some more stuff to it. Ooh, what's down here? New terrain. That water's still flowing. Rude! Okay, my shield was up. That's just cheating. This goes down to deep slate barely. Oh, I'm out of torches on my bar. Lapis. You can still find stone. Oh, there's a spawner. Skeleton spawner by the sound of it. And disabled. Hard game. Fight each other. Left or right, chat? Left or right? I'm going for right. I lost. I didn't see who shot who first because that was going to be the winner. A regular golden apple. A regular golden apple. I mean, not terrible loot, not great. Not terrible, not great. I have a potato in my inventory. Boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew. I really don't need any of this other stuff. I don't really need this or that. Potatoes. Oh, I should have put the that in there. I don't need one redstone dust. String I'll hold on to. Bones, I don't really need to have a farm for that. I don't need rotten flesh either. Okay. Moving on. Ooh. Have a good one each. Take care, buddy. I didn't realize I was the only one on the server left with Corellis. Mm-hmm. Gemini toes. Oh, I see what you did there. Gemini I was like, wait, what? Oh, like after I said it, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like as I was reading it and about to say it, I was like, what? I get it now. I get it. Clever. I get it. I'm a little slow. Where's all my diamonds, chat? No, Mr. Glow Squid, don't die, whatever you do. Oh, it died. Guys, I have a game, some kind of a mini game that I'm going to make later on in the season that's involving a squid. Should I call it Squid Game? Or is that going to cause like copyright issues? Trademark issues? Is Netflix going to sue me? Is Netflix even going to be a company by the time I come up with that? Like, aren't they going out of business or something? I don't know. I mean, we could use a glow squid and I could call it a glow squid game. But they got me. The glow lichen got me. I don't see any diamonds. I see a lot of creepers though. More creepers. Skeleton. Calamari game. We're just going for it, boys. Come at me, bruh. Nobody's gonna come at me? Fine. Boop. 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 Just imagine that was their snoot and I just booped them in it. Okay, all snoots are booped. Yo, that creeper didn't even drop any gunpowder. Neither did this one. What the heck? Stingy creepers? All right. How many more creepers are there? Oh, I see a diamond. I see 2 diamond. Check it out, chat. Our diamond pile is gonna grow. It's gonna expand, Joost. Although, it can't do that because I think that might be trademarked and or copywritten. How many do we? I have 3. How many do we have here? 6. So we have a total of 9. We have a total of 9 diamonds. Oh, I see some. I can't get to it. I didn't say anything about Tango when he joined the game. I don't think it's related. There's like no sneaky hidden ones. No, we good. Okay. That glow lichen, stop it. Stop it, glow lichen. I think that's all the exposed diamond ore. You love Joe, but that thing he does with his camera messes with your eyes. Yeah, when he starts getting to like the final stages of the camera where he starts like going the transparent, it's like taking up the full screen. I honestly feel like it's a tad much, but that's his thing. Everybody's got their own opinion. That is his dealio. I guess I can just do this. It's fine. And I guess I can do this to get rid of that too. There we go. Oh, more diamond. Check it out, chat. We are well on our way to being the richest hermit. It's happening. 1 diamond at a time. I see more diamond. Hypno making it rain. Yep, 1 caving adventure, richest hermit. Wait, did I just get trolled by glow lichen? Hold on a second. No, it's right there. Okay, I thought I got trolled by glow lichen. Yeah, Mumbo better watch out. Richest hermit on the way. So we got Tango having to watch out. Mumbo. Who else were we making watch out? Doc? Doc needs to watch out. More diamonds. Oh. It's like so dark, I can't see what's going on over here. Rude! Ha! Blocked it. Now what? Blocked that one too. You want in on this action? You can't handle it. More diamonds. Just 1? Come on, what's it? What's up? Okay, skeleton. Hold on. I'm busy. Dude, there's so many skeletons here. I can see like 7. Okay, I'm just gonna come around the corner and just eat real quick. Hold on, timeout. I need a snack. All right, game on. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna give them the common courtesy of looking in their general direction after they shot at me. That's how much disrespect I am applying to these skeletons right now. Look at all these spiders. Dude, this is like the biggest cave. The size of this cave is actually impressive. They also could be on the ceiling. I mean, I can see the ceiling and like it's not pitch black. It's harder to see the ceiling with like the overhead lights that I have shining on my face, but I can still see. Oh, there's some right here, actually. Ooh, that's a 4. A 4 or score. I'm a poet and don't even know it. Ooh, could be something down there. All right, this spider going down. I see diamond right there. Oh, you want some of this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. All right. Shoot the bat. Shoot the bat. Shoot the bat. Oh, he was not gonna shoot it. Oh, I found another iron deposit. That was a different cave we found the other one in, right? That's our second one. Guys, we're just finding these things all over the place. Why didn't I just find one of those at the start when I needed iron? Who needs an iron farm anyway, right? We're going down here. This is happening. Dead end? Out of torches. Fine. I brought extras. More diamonds, guys. More diamonds. Oh my goodness. Richest hermit, here we come. Nope. That zombie's getting close. I'm scared. I was about to like just back away, but let's take this redstone. Ooh, shiny thing. Ooh, piece of candy. Piece of candy. So much redstone just exposed here. Ooh, that's dangerous. You only ever find resources in abundance after you don't need them. You're not wrong. It takes iron, it takes resources to make resources is basically how that goes. I needed to spend diamonds in order to like find diamonds. Or I guess in order to make diamonds. As I titled one of my episodes earlier on, so I could, like I found diamonds and then I spent them all to get fortune so I could Find more diamonds, right? It takes money to make money. One second, just looking at something. Wow. Bad day for the stock market. NASDAQ, not that any of you in here care, is down 4% on the day. That's it's not good. I do periodically look at the stock market. What's up this way? Ooh, the part of the cave that we didn't explore yet. What up, creeper? Ya done, son? Ya done? Alright, there's some redstone back here. Did I hear a creeper? I heard something walking. Crypto's hurting too. Yeah, it seemed like everything was down across the board today. Except for like random pharmaceutical stocks for whatever reason. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of pay attention to it, but I'm definitely not an expert. I find it interesting. That is a lot of creepers. Okay, guy, back off. Back off. I need a bat hat. Where's my bat hat? Need a bat hat. Boom. Wee. You're dead. Ha! Fight each other, skeletons. Yeah, let's get the zombie in on it, too. Haha! You're dead, skeleton. Sorry to say. You stand no chance. That's interesting. That zombie just spawned. I knew that they spawn when players like cause them to take damage. I didn't know they just spawned like when other mobs cause them to take damage. What is that, the social zombie or... Oh, press the wrong button. Like the zombie calls for help and friends show. Zombie reinforcement. That's a Slimerino. I actually can use some slime. Hey, buddy. Oh, my inventory. One giant slime turned into 39 slime balls. Not bad. Not bad. I could make a slime farm, but we're like way out in the middle of nowhere. So if I'm gonna make one, I'd probably make it closer to my base than like wherever we are right now, which is not anywhere remotely close to my base. You die now. You die. Die. Oh, torches. There we go. I didn't see any more diamonds. I guess I wasn't really looking at the ceiling, but it is kind of in my view as I move around. Aww. I guess if I was able to sprint, I could have like knocked this creeper back and potentially could have tried for a record. Not seeing any diamonds. Okay. Okay. Do I use smite or sharpness on your sword? Is that a question that you really asked? Does anybody use smite on their sword? Aside from like a specific sword made for like wither killing, does anybody use smite on their sword? Honestly. Actually, I use Bane of Arthropods on my sword. Got him. Never would have expected it. Stop hitting yourself, skeleton. Another spanner. Hold on, let me disable this. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, I might die. I'm dead. I'm dead. Creeper. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, gotta go. Must go faster. Must go faster. Okay, we're good. Hi. What does Bane of Arthropods even do? It makes you wonder why that enchantment exists when sharpness is a thing. Bane of Arthropods is like specific against arthropods, like spiders, like bugs and stuff. I think it also works on silverfish. A shield with bending on it really is the cheapest thing ever. Like, you block the skeletons and then they just repair it when you kill them. Their XP just repairs it. And like, it's a never-ending thing. Like, is there any way that you can potentially just like break and have to make a new shield that's got mending on it? More oh, there's 3 exposed diamond. That's actually really nice. I'm out. Okay, we're gonna back off for just a second so we can make some more torches and like put some stuff away. Wow, I got like over a stack of arrows. I don't need these. Oh, did I leave them in there? Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I had sticks on me still. There we go. Alright, it's all good. Smite is for an axe as a weapon, right? No, smite is for undead. It works against any undead. .188 made you realize that you took coal for granted in the previous versions. I mean, yeah, you can still find coal down in the stone layer, but not in the deep slate layer. So you do have to bring coal or torches with you to the deep slate areas. So what I started I think it was the season before in season 7. What I started then by keeping a chest full of coal and wood now makes a lot more sense. That seems dangerous. You definitely shouldn't go down into that lava. Bat hat. No bat hat. Don't see any diamonds. Hey, let me up. Another spawner. Zombie spawner, huh? Spawners seem a lot more common. Is that what you guys find as well? Definitely more common. I mean, I guess I'll take the gunpowder. I can take the coal too, I suppose. I don't really care about that. They only spawn next to caves now, though? I believe they always have only spawned next to caves. Like, I think part of their spawning requirement is that they have to spawn from stone. And then one of their sides has to be exposed to a cave. But I think that's always been the case. I don't think that's something that's new. I think now the caves are just so big and massive, there's like a lot more space for like one to spawn and be next to a cave. More spawners are part of one of the patch notes for 118. Oh. I didn't know they increased the frequency of spawners. I feel like spawners are one of those like ancient mechanics of the game that needs to be revisited. Like, there's nothing wrong with spawners themselves, but like, it's just the loot's trash. The room can be like completely lit up by one torch. There's nothing challenging about them. And they're very frequent now, right? I feel like that's one of the things that Mojang needs to go back and be like, we can improve this. I don't see anything worth going down there for. I don't know, I feel like this cave has been pretty much taken care of. Unless I missed like some side passage over here or something. Kind of like the sad dirt rooms and mine shafts. I mean, from what I've seen now, the sad dirt room and mine shafts is now just a sad room with no dirt. Like, they never did anything with it. They just made it so like dirt doesn't spawn in that room. Did they change it at all? Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I've been to a mine shaft recently, seen that big start room, like where the mine shaft first spawns from, and just not seen dirt in there. It's now a sad stone room, yeah. Yeah, I feel like they changed it, but like not really. They didn't upgrade it, they just kind of like side graded it. Oh, is this the part where I was looking down just a moment ago and said there's no reason to come down here? Looking, oh, there's diamond right there. Chat. Smash that like button. I still don't think I can bring myself to say that in an episode, but I did change the sword. I renamed it in an anvil. I think that's about as close as I'm going to be able to get. I really want to kill somebody with this sword, though. Actually, I had a really funny idea with renamed items that I'm probably going to do at some point. I don't want to give it away yet, but I think it'll be amusing when my plan comes to fruition. It's epic that we can fly through caves now. It really is. It's nice that they've added this because they had the elytra in the game for so long now. And like you weren't really able to utilize it underground much. Which I guess flying underground doesn't really make a lot of sense like in the real world, but not that Minecraft makes much sense in the real world either. That's my last torch. Nope, I got 48 more. I lied. I'm a liar. Chat, I lied to you. I'm not apologizing for it either. Floating gravel does not make much sense, but the particles coming off of it do. Hey, did I just find a geode? Or an amethyst? Wait, are they... They're called geodes, right? I'm not just mistaken. There's a lot of diamonds. They're geodes, but they contain amethyst. Okay. In my last episode, I was like, what the heck are these crystal things called? And I was called them a geode, and I was like, wait, that's not what they're called. I don't think I've seen one exposed like this before, so that's kind of cool. I mean, it's not useful to us at all, it's just kind of cool. I really wish that you could silk touch the amethyst buds or whatever those are called. And like move your amethyst farm somewhere instead of like having to go to a specific spot for your farm. But I guess with how big the worlds are and how deep they go now, it's a very high probability that you will have like an amethyst spawned nearby that you can farm while you're doing whatever else, like at your base. That's something that I've never done before, is set up an amethyst as a farm. That'll probably be something that I do eventually, spoiler alert, at some point during HermitCraft Season 9. Big spoiler, I know. You guys are all like, aw, show's ruined now. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I ruined it. I ruined everything. What's here? Some lapis. And a creeper. I don't see anything interesting. We've been all throughout this area. Sir, did you just shoot me in the back? Did you just shoot me in the back? Oh, no, you didn't. You're dead. Even more dead than what you were. Yeah, let's just sit back and like admire the beauty of all the torch spam that I have done in this cave. And kind of look for more diamonds that I might not have seen. That's a zombie. I see that blue color. It's like, ooh, no, that's a zombie. Does that get anybody else? Am I the only one that sees that color and sometimes thinks it's diamond? Fine. I didn't want your gunpowder anyway, creeper. The light can still get you? Yeah, I still kind of like double take it as well. Scar has like a stone variant diamond. I keep looking at the stone layer, hoping like, I don't know how that works. If diamonds can still just spawn in stone, or if they're like spawning in the deep slate here and they happen to like go into stone at the same time. Like, I don't know how that works. You can still get those, but I am keeping my eye out for the elusive stone diamond, which apparently now is exceptionally rare. Should I steal Scar's stone diamond? Stealing is wrong. You should never steal. Should I steal it? Just fortunate. Can you imagine walking into his base with a fortune pickaxe and just mine it for him? It's like, oh, did you need fortune? Here you go, buddy. Oh, that would be so awful. That would just be awful. I could never. If I find one, I might do that. Just to screw with him and then like give him the one that I found or something. But other than that, I don't think I could ever do that. I'm Big Papa. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 32.
_big_papa just resubscribed for 32 months. Hi.
Papa.
Smile.
Hi. Thank you so much for the resub, dude. Welcome back. That creeper wants some, huh? You want some, Zambi? There you go, little buddy. There you go. There you go. That gunpowder went all the way down there, didn't it? I ain't going down there for that. Heck. You crazy? It'd be funny to swap it out with diorite. Swap it out with like a normal stone block with a like some kind of a message holding it hostage. If you ever want to see your diamond block back, then you must put 18 diamond blocks in a chest at this location. At midnight, come alone. That's a creeper, by the way. Well, I feel like we've seen the majority of this cave. I'm sure we didn't scour every single part of it. There might be some diamonds remaining somewhere, but... A stone block with lichen on it. Now I feel like if I'm gonna do it, if I were to have the balls to do that, I would like make it into a thing. Oh, that's good. You can never have enough of these placed down. That's good. Has anybody seen my ender chest? I seem to have misplaced it. Make it into a treasure hunt. There's a lot of fun things that we could do. I really don't like messing with other people's stuff, but if I come up with something that like I feel they would get a kick out of. Did I just see something up there? I did see something up there. What am I seeing up there? Oh, glow squid. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I was like, I thought I saw something flash. Yeah, there's glow squid up there. Okay, okay. Mystery solved. But yeah, I think some kind of like a fun little kidnapping of like somebody's precious diamond, single diamond ore, or you know, whatever. As long as I come up with something, like I think it'd be perfectly fine. But coming up with something like that I think will be fun for the other person is something that I need to do. Yes, fight each other. Fight each other. That was fun. I like watching skeletons fight each other. It amuses me greatly. Oh, that's a creeper. Ugh. I didn't have my sword out. We good, we good. Oh, somebody did a thing. Cub! Cub is raiding. Welcome, the fans of Cub. Or Cub fan viewers. Does Cub actually have a name for like his viewers? I imagine he doesn't call you guys fans. But either way, welcome. Thank you. Oh, Cub won. The Cub fans? That's too many fans. He was doing Twitch Rivals, right? I didn't get a chance to watch any of that because I was doing stuff and then I started streaming. You won Twitch Rivals. Dude, congratulations. That's awesome. Who all was on your team? That is awesome. I'm gonna get creepered, I know it. Yourself, False, Feinberg, and Corey. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if I've heard of Feinberg, but Corey I think is a speedrunner, right? Is Feinberg also? I actually don't know. Ooh. But yeah, congratulations, dude. That's great. They're both very good speedrunners. I see. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to Minecraft speedrunning in quite a few months. So yeah, there's probably a lot of people who are really good at it that I haven't heard of. He's also known as a chill guy. Oh, sweet. I might check him out sometime. Yeah, that's awesome. Creepers. Hey, Cub, I just want you to know. Whoa, I'm dead. I'm dead. I just want you to know, Cub, that there's something at the top of your diamond block tower. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you're still around, there may or may not be something at the top of it. I mean, at the top of my diamond block tower. Dang, that creeper just launched me. Yo, was okay. What was I in like flying mode? Is that what just happened there? I'm not actually sure. Like I wasn't like when a creeper explodes, you get knocked away a little bit, but I was in fly mode, so like it launched me, kind of like I was using a rocket. Is that the new meta? Are we gonna have to have creepers explode instead of using a rocket to like to fly across the server now? Is that the meta? I think that's gonna have to become a thing. Just don't stand too close to them, otherwise you blow up. I'm just out here like fully lighting up this cave, and there's like not even a single diamond here. Creepers instead of rockets confirmed. It's now a thing. We're gonna call that. We gotta put my name in it as a method. You know, like how all the redstoners want you to like say this is a so and so thing if you use their components. We have to come up with some kind of a name for the creeper launcher. Oh, a zombie villager. What up, guy? You're dead. But yeah, we gotta come up with a name, and it's gotta have my name in it somehow, like the Hypno super awesome creeper launcher Elytra 3000 something. I mean, working title. It's fine. Oh, I still have more torches. I was gonna make more. The Crockett. The creeper plus rocket. The Hypno Crockett. It's a working title. We'll come up with something better. Okay. 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 Can we get a record? Come on, give me a record, give me a record. Daddy needs a record. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, I need a record. Oh, this creeper has to be just about dead. Okay. How many arrows can this creeper take? I'm gonna die trying to make a record. All right, come here. Come here. Come here, little buddy. Did I get a record? Mellow. What, however you pronounce that one, I don't know. Dude, I must look like a pincushion at this point. We're looking. Pincushion confirmed. Pincushion confirmed. Who did the thing? MC Leslie with the 100 bits. Thank you for the 100. All right, that was fun. We got ourselves a record. Came for diamonds, stayed for the record. Not that way. Meloni, let's go. I'm probably saying that one incorrectly. Is that a good record? That is a lot of creepers down there. My goodness. YOLO. Okay, I'm gonna die. Let's not do this. Shields OP. Let's be honest here. Shields OP. Shields with mending just are not fair, but shields are OP. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh no! I was going for the one on the left! Ruined! Ruined. Doubters win this time. Believers lose. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. I don't see any diamonds. I see a creeper. I can't hit it. We'll just be over here. If there's no diamonds, there's no reason to light that up. I mean, I see some gold. String. I left redstone behind. I'm sure I did. I'm leaving iron behind. I'm leaving gold behind. Guys, I said we were going to do this until I got bored, and I'm kind of at that point. Like, we've been at this for a little while. How long have I been streaming for? So we've been at caving for like 2 hours, I think. Because we spent about an hour, like, making Tango watch out. Or look out, Tango, or whatever it was that we were saying earlier, being stupid. With our iron farm. Better watch out, Tango. Coming for you. I'm about done with the caving. We need to find a way out of here now. Tango better watch out. That's right. I'm coming for him. With my quad iron spawner. Quad iron golem spawner. Look out. Dig straight up. Bets on gravel / lava. I kind of want to rocket over there, but that seems dangerous. Doing it. The glow squid just add that little bit of ambiance that Minecraft needs. I don't care how many of you guys are like, oh, you should have voted for something else. I am very happy with my vote for glow squid. I will own it, and I'm happy with it. Glow squid, hey, at least we're not phantoms. All right, at least we're not phantoms. Coal, by the way. You know, the glow squid heads look pretty cool too. I like them. They look like almost like a mushroom, like a bluish mushroom. Phantoms are so terrible, but to be honest, they did look like they were gonna be in the ocean. They should have had ambient lighting to squid. Yeah, when they were like showing the glow squid at Minecon. Oh, okay. I guess we're going into water. When they were showing the glow squid, they were showing them. Oh, we're outside. Wow, that was like the longest dig up session ever. 3 blocks and we're out. When they were showing the glow squid originally, they had it so like Jens was like getting hypnotized or whatever by staring at the glow squid. Like he had the little swirly eyes and he's like, whoa. And like, they're like making a big deal out of there was something special about the glow squid. And then they introduce it and it's just like, okay, the drops make signs illuminated a little bit. Which is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. That feature is good. I like it. And I'm very happy that's a thing. But they made it out to be something that it wasn't. But I still like the way glow squid look, and I like the drops they make, and there's nothing bad about glow squid at all. And they even make like a jingling sound, I found out. It sounds like when you're walking on the geode crystals or the amethyst blocks or whatever. They kind of sound like that when they're swinging around. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they like overhyped it. They were like... It's like when you watch a TV commercial for like one of those fast food burger places and they make the burger like as good as possible, and then you go to the store and you order it and it's like smushed and it doesn't look anything like what they showed on the commercial. It's kind of like that in a way, almost, kind of, sort of. Okay, maybe not that, but they were definitely trying to make it out to be something more than what it was. Dang advertisements. Glow squid, hey, at least we aren't phantoms. Sound like a political slogan. Look, I'm a phantom hater through and through. If they could remove one mob from the game, it would first be phantoms, followed close second bats. Badlands looks so cool. I agree. It is a nice biome. It is a nice biome. I like the... I don't know what they call it now. It used to be called like the Bryce Mesa. Or the... Maybe they just call it Canyon biome now? I can't remember. But it's the ones with like the tall skinny pillars that have like the multicolors in them. What is that? Obsidian. That's random. Eroded Badlands. That's what it's called. Thank you, chat. Am I supposed to be at 1600? Is that what it is? I feel like I'm close to the spawn village. Yet it's so far away. I thought it was like 1600. Do I got like the plus and minuses reversed? 1 second. It's minus 1600, 1400. I do have them reversed. Oh, speaking of eroded badlands, this biome. Yeah, this stuff. Although this is a pretty poor version of it. I need to go negative, positive. How can I not find the direction I need to go? This way? This way. I need to stop and get rockets now. Yeah, it's negative, positive. I guess I can set this down. So 35 ores? I think we actually found more than that, didn't we? No. 35 ores plus 2 loose diamonds because of the duplicated minecart chests. Honestly, not bad. Not great, but not bad. I feel like that was faster finding that amount than what I've spent branch mining before. So, I mean, there's that. Get rid of that. You think one of the devs mentioned increasing max size times 2 on Twitter? So, like, things would stack to 128? Is that what you mean? That'd be pretty cool. I think the arbitrary stack size of 64, while it makes sense as far as like being a programmer is concerned and base 2 and all that kind of stuff, there's a cross right there. It doesn't make sense any other way. Like things should stack to 100 or 50 or whatever. 64 just seems kind of like, I understand the purpose, and like as somebody who did programming for a living, like I understand. It just, to most people, it doesn't make sense. Like, it should just be a round number. More round than the power of 2? I'm talking like, you know, round whole numbers, like 100 or 50 or, you know, something. 64 just seems kind of random. Like, it's not random, and I understand the significance of it. It just seems random. Oh. I didn't realize I was here at my new base. This means we can just take the portal to spawn instead of flying the rest of the way. Guys, look at my tunnel. My tunnel's amazing. I need to see chat filled with, oh my god, Hypno, you are the best tunnel builder ever. This is what the kind of stuff that I need in my life. It's just that positive reinforcement. Because honestly, I don't know. Bleh. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate that one. Oh my god, Hypno, you are the best tunnel builder ever. See? There we go. There we go. Oh, it's raining. I thought it was turning nighttime. It wasn't raining just a moment ago. Like, by the time we went into my nether portal to here, through the nether, it started raining. Huh. Weird. Very, very weird. All right, here we go, chat. It's happening. Did I leave my shulker box with all my diamonds behind? It's right there. Okay. I thought I stacked them like right next to each other. I was a little concerned. Here we go. Boom. 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 Replace a few of Doc's with lapis, see if he notices. He'll notice. Look how tall it is. If you get really close and then like you zoom in. Wow, look how tall it is. Oh my goodness. It's like I can't even look up that high. It's so tall. So tall. Look how wide it is. Oh my goodness. It's like the biggest diamond pile ever. Right? No? Okay. It's like endless. Yeah, FOV change. It's like a diamond road. Oh, I got so many ores I gotta do stuff with now. Should I like bolster it by like putting some deep slate lapis? Just kind of like sprinkle it in there a little bit. Dude, I should make like, oh, it's too bad it's only too wide. If it was like, if it was wider, I could like make the back out of lapis and the front out of diamonds and be like making everybody jealous with the size of my diamond pile. And then they'd be like, hey, that's not right. And I'd be like, got him. And they'd be like, oh, that was a good one, Hypno. I'd be like, yeah, I know. Okay, that's probably not what would happen. But I'm just going to go ahead and pretend that's what would happen. That's fine. Golden apple, regular apple, mob drops. Music disc, I guess I put into here with like crafted and other kind of like miscellaneous items. Yes. Chests, slime balls, carrots, bones. Iron coal. Chat, we are sorting inventory on livestream right now. How does that make you feel? Do you guys sort your inventory when you come back to your base? Or you just dump it all into a chest, like randomly, and then when you need something, you like have to search through every single chest, hoping to find it one time? Is that how you do it, or do you keep your things organized? Oh, you thought we were done? No, we got more to sort. Oh, we ain't done by a long shot. This one and this one. Pearl, organized always. There we go. You gotta keep things in their place so you're not spending forever trying to find things. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. I got red sand. Like, does anybody even use red sand at all? I'm sure there'd be like some specific situation you could use red sand in. I have yet to find it. I guess if you're making red sandstone or something, but... Sort organization is key. Dump in what space? You gotta add new chests every time. Oh my goodness, why did I end up with so many minecarts? What am I gonna do with all these? Literally no clue. Oh, I get it. Okay, this guy is a home invader. Where'd you go? Where are you? I hear you, I don't see you. You die now. Give me your gold. Give me your gold. Okay. Now we can live in peace. Can you use minecarts to prank people? I could do that. I don't know how I would do that, but yeah, that is definitely something that I could do. I ended up with 6 name tags. That's actually pretty good. I don't think I had any name tags before. Oh, I actually did. I must have had 3 at some point. I don't remember having name tags. I could have just name tagged those zombies for our super awesome Tingo Better Watch Out quad Iron Golem farm. But yeah, I didn't remember that I had those, so we didn't do that. Glowberries. Is that where those go? Or do I keep them down here? I keep them down here. Damn. I couldn't remember. Stone, dirt. This one. That's not dirt, that's chests. Mob drop, chests, rails, and empty shulker box, gold sword. Boom. We are looking good. Inventory is getting quite sorted. I don't know what I'm going to do with this diamond horse armor. I guess we throw it over into here. And just a little bit more stuff. Mob drops. Deep slate, andesite. I should steal all the diamonds, silky, put signs on each diamond ore, and then you'll have a big tower. Yeah, I really don't want to destroy people's things. If it was just like holding one specific block hostage, I'm fine with that. But I'm not going to tear down somebody's build. That's, in my mind, that's not cool. Can you make a custom texture to fake diamond tower? You know, that would be an interesting idea. I don't think that we can do custom textures on blocks that you place in the world, although I could be mistaken. But that would be pretty funny. Just like get a whole bunch of cobblestone or dirt or whatever. Cup fan facts. The sign says so, so it's gotta be facts. All right, I think we're gonna go and wrap it up, guys. We got our iron farm set up. We got our small diamond pile done. Like, it's very small, but it's not the size of the diamond pile. It's how you spend them. All right. Trying to make me feel like insecure about my diamond pile size. Oh my goodness. Are there any other hermits streaming? No, I'm the only one. It's unfortunate. I wanted to raid somebody, but there's only me. Is there anybody streaming that you guys would recommend that we send a raid over to? I mean, there's like over 1,000 people here. I feel like we should just do a raid bomb on somebody and might make their day. Out of all the people who have suggested things, Music Man is the only person I've heard of. I'll send a raid over to Music Man, I guess. I'm not sure. Let me head over there real quick before I read. Just see what he's doing. Oh, he's doing some speed running. You guys want to watch some 116.1 speed runs? Let's send him a raid. Those are always fun. I mean, not everybody's into it, I get it, but those are fun. All right, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. All the new followers, all the people who supported the raids. Thank you, guys. Cub, if you're still around, thanks for the raid, my dude. But yeah, that's all I got. That's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.